Guys, I am not doing good in my challenge of walking 50 miles in May. But I'm hoping today I fix a problem that's super annoying to me. So this is my main like hiking rig, my trail rig. I was gonna say crawling rig, I don't really crawl with it. But I'm gonna show you what really freaking annoys me, and I think I have what fixes it. All right, look at that wobble on the right rear tire. I'm pretty sure it's the foam. It might be a flat spot in the foam. It also might be how I mounted it. I tried to make sure that it didn't pinch the foam and that the foam went in straight whenever I mounted it, but oh God, missed it. Look at how bad that is. So I'm sitting there walking and I see this wobbly tire the whole time. It's driving me nuts. So let me show you what I got. I gotta clean the tires off. So I've done 8.25 miles out of 50, and it is the 9th. I wanna walk like 6 miles tonight, but I can't walk with that wobbly tire. So I picked these up. This is not a paid product placement by Endura. I could get these off Amazon. I think they're like 21 bucks. It was super cheap. I've actually used foam similar to this. They're made by Nebula. They are 3D printed and they're freaking awesome. So what's really nice about these is you can't accidentally pinch the foam because it's hard. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna put these on, but before I do, I have to clean these tires off because these tires are freaking dirty. All right, I got the tires off, all cleaned off. My crawler's actually cleaned off also. Not super well, but it's cleaned off a little bit. But these tires are squeaky clean. I put that really wobbly tire out to the side because I want to make sure it solves it. But the other advantage of using foams like this is if water gets inside your tire's not completely toast. Water is not good for actual foams. These are just the stock foams that come with the Pro Line tires. And these are Aztec tires. I love these bead locks, by the way. Look at that. Oh, so freaking cool. I really hope this fixes the problem because it is not easy to walk that long just watching that tire wobbly. All right, before I finish up the last bead locks, I already did 3 of them, which is awesome because the only screws that you have to unscrew on these bead locks are these 6 on the back, which I guess is pretty typical because if you have a bead on the front, you don't have to unscrew that entire bead. But I love these bead locks. Not only do they look really good, but they mount super easy. But here is the new foam. Here is the old one. This is, again, just a stock Pro Line foam. I mean, you can't really see much out of that, but it is significantly different. And I love how they line up perfectly in the middle. I'm pretty sure this is gonna fix our problem, but only time will tell. We only got one more. All right, all inserts installed. I'm one of those weird guys who feels like they have to keep everything. So we're keeping these foams because you never know when you'll need a foam. Actually, I know when you'll need a foam. You'll never need a foam, but I'm keeping them anyways. Are any of you guys like that? Just keep stuff to keep stuff? My wife hates it. I think it's gonna fix our problem. I'm super excited. I'm ready to go walking. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Oh my God, that's so much better. I mean, there's a slight wobble there, but you can just straighten that out. Oh my goodness, guys, that is way better. Oh, now I don't have to stress out and tweak whenever I'm driving my crawler, whenever I'm hiking. Oh, so much better. Love it. All right, I'm at 14 miles out of 50 now. These inserts, foams, inserts, whatever you want to call it, they're freaking money. The truck runs so much smoother now, like so much smoother. But there's one last thing I want to do to my trail rig that is kind of needed. So basically, the TRX4 has cruise control, which I think is great, especially when you're doing walks or trail runs. The problem with the power system is whenever it starts going uphill, it starts to slow down. You got to apply more throttle. Or whenever it starts to go downhill, it goes too fast. You got to let off throttle. If I put a brush system that has FOC, which is like field oriented controller, something like that. FOC, basically, it applies power and decreases power based on the resistance of the motor. It's going to stay at a constant speed the whole time. That would be awesome. So I want to put that in here. I'm also curious if it will work with an aftermarket power system. I'm assuming it will because I'm assuming cruise control is actually controlled in the receiver. However, the system I'm going to put in it is this guy right here. This is the Hobbywing Quick Run Fusion SE. This is the same power system that's in the Red Cat Ascent. I don't know what the KV is on the one in the Red Cat Ascent. This is an 1800. This power system is extremely affordable. This is a motor and ESC, and I paid 79 bucks. Absolutely insane. They have a cheaper option. It's a little bit slower, but this one's actually already open because after I got it, I realized that the TRX4 requires your motor to counterspin, spin in the opposite direction. And I wanted to make sure I could program the ESC to spin in the opposite direction before I obviously got too deep into putting it in or installing it. I was hoping my Hobbywing cards that I have for my racing stuff would work. They did not. Not even the Wi-Fi connector would work. You have to have this card right here, which a huge shout out to Doug. He came in on the clutch. I basically made a Facebook post asking if anyone had this Hobbywing card. Doug and a few other people responded. Huge shout out to everyone who responded. But I was able to get this thing programmed so we can install it today. And I'm super excited to see if the cruise control works and see how much better it is to go hiking or walking with. But guys, 80 bucks for this ESC and motor. It's a 2-in-1, so you don't even have an ESC. I'll show you what it looks like. It's literally just this, no ESC. You just put the motor in there and the ESC is in the motor. Super stoked. Let's get this installed. Before I install it, I'm actually gonna change this connector out to a Traxxas connector. This is a Traxxas car. I run Traxxas batteries and it's gonna be really easy to switch that out. So we're gonna put a Traxxas connector on it, get this installed and give it a shot. I'm really excited about this upgrade. Now I'm gonna have the wheels, the inserts, the motor, my hiking rig. It's legit. Oh man, guys, this thing mounted up nice. It's so clean now. Look, I took the little light thing off the side because I wasn't running lights on this crawler anyways. The ESC's gone, just a power switch. Mounted up perfectly fine. You do need to reverse the rotation of the motor, so make sure you have that program card. But guys, it works exactly how I thought it would work. Look, we're gonna try to do this all at the same time here. We're gonna go a little bit, set the cruise control. Cruise control works with the Fusion. Oh man, I'm so stoked. Okay, I've set up a little ramp here. I'm gonna show you, give you a little demo of what FOC does and why it's gonna be so much better when I'm walking. All right, you can see the crawler over there. We're just gonna go really slow, set the cruise control. Cruise control set, I'm not throttling at all. See, it doesn't slow down when it's going up. And then it starts to slow down when it goes down. It keeps the speed. That is so freaking cool. We're gonna try it again, going the other way. Go really slow. Cruise control set. I mean, it's going super slow. Not doing anything. See? You don't have to apply any more throttle. It does it for you to keep the same speed. God, that is so cool. And for an $80 ESC and motor, absolutely insane. It's just crawling up nice and slow. I'm not even holding the remote. The remote's on the ground, look. I have to steer it a little bit, but goes over. Slowly down the other side. Oh, so freaking good. In regards to the speed, guys, this is second gear. I mean, it moves. This is an 1800. I thought it wasn't gonna be fast because I'm used to the 2300 Spectrums. That is plenty of speed. I mean, that power system is absolutely insane for the price. The value is definitely there. The only thing you won't get out of this power system versus like the Spectrum or the high-end Hobbywing 2-in-1 are the different options that you have, like the programmable options, but I never missed that anyway, so that's freaking perfect. Oh my God, my dog's going crazy. He thinks I'm leaving him. So if you want to join the challenge, I'll put a link to my Discord below. I'm also making posts on Facebook whenever I do some workouts. Not all of them because that's a lot of posts, but yeah, I'm way behind. I think I need to do like 6 a day until I get kind of caught up because there's some people that already have like 30 miles. It's pretty insane.